Callum, IFLTV, Callum, Walsh. You're always very critical of yourself. Just sum up that performance tonight.
I was a bit happy with that one, just in general of how I felt. Maybe the performance was a bit better, but just of how I felt was a lot better. I didn't feel as tired. I didn't feel as, I felt a bit looser in there. Like I enjoyed it a bit more. Overall, I'm happy. I'd probably give the performance a vote of 6 out of 10. You know what I mean? I think the last time I gave it 4 or something, but I think a 6 is good. You know what I mean? It's a solid opponent.
From a fighter's perspective, is it hard to face a guy like that because he's so awkward and you can't really show your best self, would you say?
When you're after 40 fights, you know how to be awkward, you know kind of where to be safe, you know what I mean? And he knows what he was doing. They prepared well, you know what I mean? Like I said a while ago, he had access to all this as well this week, so I think this is the best version of him that we've seen, you know what I mean, that anyone has seen. And 40 fights, he's a lot of experience, he knows where to be, he throws awkward shots, and it's weird.
In a weird way, would you say that's probably the best version of him? Because in this Zuffa boxing environment, every fighter's treated the same. You have meal preps, the best facilities. It's different to the Carlos Ocampo that maybe faced Tim Tszyu or Earl Spence. Would you say that's fair?
Yeah, I think so. I think that is fair, because a lot of times boxers know, there's an A side and a B side, and the B side isn't really treated the best, you know what I mean? Or they're brought in short notice, and, here it's like everyone's treated the same, brought in a week before. You're given meals, you're given the best weight cut strategies, you're given the best access to the best facilities, you know what I mean? Everyone has access to everything. You get to go and get massage, you get recovery, and I'm sure you can get meals weeks out if you want, you know what I mean? So everyone has, access to this unbelievable place, and I think that is why he was at his best tonight, because of all this, how easy it is for everyone and how there is no favoritism, and I think that makes it a bit easier to be happy with my performance.
In terms of, the Zuffa boxing kind of front now, you've headlined their first event. What does that mean to Callum Walsh?
Yeah, it means a lot to me. I'm very grateful to be here. I'm very happy to be here. And like I said all week, there'll only ever be one first, and that's me forever. And fuck what everyone says. You know what I mean? That's it. No, I'm the first one ever, and I'm very happy. I always look back on the old fighters. You know what I mean? It's great to see. And hopefully this changes boxing, and when I'm an old man drinking pints, I can look back and say, well, I was the first one to go in there and fight the main event, you know what I mean? But like Dan Fry, I always talk to him, and he said to me, our reward for winning was we'd fight again 20 minutes later. We're not that bad now here now, but hopefully I'll be like...
Well, how soon will you be back? How soon do you want to be back?
Very soon, hopefully. I'm feeling great, I'm feeling fine, I asked for the same package they show in there. So hopefully, I've seen a lot of Irish fighters out there. Hopefully Zuffa will be open to sign in a few Irish guys. I know we've the best fighters in the world. We definitely have the most willing fighters in the world to get in there and go at it. There's a lot of unseen talent back home that I would like to get out here and or even go back there, whatever. But there is a lot of Irish fighters that I would like to see on this, and the Irish will take over if we do get them.
Just your opinion on kind of Zuffa boxing coming into the sport. What made you want to sign with Zuffa boxing? What was the reason that Callum Walsh went, that's for me?
And they forced me, I know, it was natural, I was signed by Tom, and 360 Promotions, and they're over here now, and they've done a lot with my career, I'm in the best hands, they've done massive things in my career. I've never been put in a position where I thought, what are they doing, they've been great, Dana, Tom, and them all, and I couldn't see myself fighting anywhere else.
Is there anyone on your hit list over the next kind of years, or anyone you look at and go, I want to fight that guy? You've never been someone to call someone out?
No, I haven't, and I don't think I ever will be. I don't think I'll ever look at someone and be like, I'd love to fight him. I just fight the man they put in front of me and prepare for that person and see how far we can go.
Well, Callum, last one before I let you go. How do you celebrate tonight? What's the plan?
Pints. I'm saying it to New York. There's an Irish pub in there that I've been looking at all week. I don't know how the Guinness is going to be. I hope it's not shit in it, but it'll do tonight.
Well, Callum, appreciate your time on IFLTV and look forward to the next one, mate. Thank you.